Hey creator, do you want to get more views, more subscribers, and more likes? Well, you gotta put in the work. Now, I don't mean you gotta have tighter scripts, you have to have a hook, or you gotta do more SEO. You gotta press the flesh. You gotta meet people in person. You gotta expand your relationships with creators. People, not algorithms, are gonna get you more views, more followers, and more subscribers. My name is Ian Corzine. I'm your social media lawyer, and for the past 10 years, I've been leading professional networking groups across Southern California. I understand what it takes to meet people and maximize your business. And in this video, I'm gonna give you 5 networking tips for success as a creator. All right, let's hit this. Step number 1 is to find out where people in your tribe like to hang out, where people with your same passions like to get together and discuss things. When I was a young attorney, I focused on business and insurance litigation, and I brainstormed where clients that I could serve would like to hang out. And so what I did is I talked to people. I asked various questions. I called existing clients, and I tried to get access to events where potential clients of mine would hang out. And then I would actually go to those events and actually mix it up with these people and attempt to make connections, deep connections, friendships with these people. Back then, I really didn't have the internet. I had to rely on my existing personal relationships and the telephone. But now it's very easy. You can go on the internet, you can do Google searches, you can find events, social media events in your area that you can go to and meet new people. And to help you, I put together a list of social media events that take place around the world. The list can be downloaded in the link in the description section below. Step number 2 is when you found a social media networking event that you want to attend, you have to prepare. And I don't mean reading all the books of the event speakers. I don't mean creeping on the online profiles of attendees to the seminar. What I do mean is that you've got to get business cards printed with your logo, your name, your email address, your physical address, and your phone number. You have to have those ready to go, so if you do meet people at these events, that you can easily give them your contact information. You've also got to get an elevator pitch ready to go. What do I mean by an elevator pitch? Well, it's a 20-second statement that summarizes exactly what you do online. So an example could be, I make YouTube videos that react to Fortnite celebration dances. Or you could say, I do IG posts of beautiful baskets from around the world. You have to be really focused on your pitch, what you do in as few words as possible, so that people can actually grasp that when you're in conversation and there's loud noises or music in the background. And new conversations flow much better when the other person, when your conversation partner, knows who you are, where you're from, and what you do. Finally, before the networking event, you have to brainstorm about what value you can offer fellow attendees. For example, could you introduce one of your friends at the seminar to one of your other friends who makes game videos on YouTube and has a lot of subscriptions? Or you might be able to introduce the basket lady to a graphic designer that would help her with her thumbnails. You could even think of ways where you could do live streams on your account, either Instagram or YouTube or Twitter, and be able to include one of your friends from the networking event. When you have your business cards, your elevator pitch, and your value offering all locked in, you're ready to move on to step number 3. Step number 3 is to go to the event. Before we go into more detail, however, about going to that event, I want to give you some context. You're going to this networking event to help people. You're not going to get something, to get more subs, to get more views, to get free stuff. In your mind, before you go into the event, think about the fact, imagine that you're going to a charity event. You're a volunteer, let's say in a hospital. You're going to serve, not to be served. So along with that context comes this point. You should stay in the hotel where the networking event is taking place, or very close thereto. That will facilitate more interactions with people that you can help. Also, get ready for late nights. One of the things that I had to learn in my networking experiences, I like to go to the events, meet people, go home, and go to sleep. But really, if you're making the best out of a social media networking event, you're staying late. You're making connections after the seminars. And I have to tell you from personal experience that the best opportunities seem to always come up at 10:30 p.m. at the hotel bar. But remember, don't party too much. You don't want to be foggy in the morning, which will reduce your ability to help people the next day. Step number 4 is about your individual conversations at the social media networking event. Remember, all the attendees are in the same boat you are. They don't know a lot of people. They may know no people. So as Tom Cruise says, it's a very target-rich environment. You can approach practically anyone and be able to say, "Hi, my name is," and feel an organic conversation. But don't be unnatural, be authentic. You might be able to organically start a conversation by turning to the person sitting next to you and saying, "Boy, that person really knows how to give a presentation, huh?" Or you might be able to turn to them and say, "Wow, look at that laptop. Where did you get it?" Those things will lead to natural, organic conversations and will also lead to friendships, which is exactly what you're after by going to the networking event. And remember, when you're in a one-on-one conversation, be focused, be present in that conversation. This reminds me of a situation that took place last year when I went to Vid Summit. And I remember I was talking to one of my friends at the event, but I kept looking away because I kept spying Peter McKinnon in the background and I know I wanted to meet him. Don't do what I did. Focus on the conversation you're having. Give your full attention to that person. That way you can create a meaningful relationship with that person. Hopefully you can help that person and facilitate an organic and strong friendship. When you're in the conversation with that person, remember, try to give him or her value. Share less about your business and more about your personal things, what you like to do in your free time, and treat them, have that kind of confidence that this person you're talking to has always been one of your friends. Step number 5 is at the end of the social media networking event, make sure that you get all the contact information from the friends that you made at the event. Perhaps you can get it organically by offering to send each of them a t-shirt or a mug or some of your merch. That way you need their contact information to be able to send this stuff to them. And then about 1 to 2 days after the event, follow up with each of your friends from the event. Send them an email, send them a text, DM them, but be able to remind them that you had a great time with them and you'd like to deepen your relationship with them. Suggest maybe doing a collab or a meetup later on. Also, I go on the social media of the people I meet for events and I definitely follow them, I definitely subscribe to them, and I make comments on their profiles so that they know that I'm a genuine friend. Build strong relationships at networking events and you'll be surprised at how many more followers, subscribers, views you get. It's all about people, not about computers. Eventually, in-person networking will become second nature to you, and vendors and brands will approach you about wanting to do deals. What do you do then? Well, I've made some videos that will take you step by step on how to consummate brand deals, get sponsorships. If you'd like more information, watch my video right here. If you're new to the channel, come join us. I'd love to see you here. Hit the like button, consider subscribing, and join us for more discussion on our Discord server. There's a link to the server in the description section below. Okay, that's enough for today. We'll see you next time.